Well, in this month's Daytime Book Club, we take you to Florida to meet author Jeff Geiger, Jr. His book is titled The White Room, and it promises a tale of excitement. He joins us this morning with more on his newest book. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, it is great to get to talk with you. I've been reading a little bit about the background on this particular book, and it sounds pretty intense. It's about a teenager and a really dark room, right?
So Jonah Bosworth is this 19-year-old handyman, and he isn't exactly afraid to take risks, and taking risks was the reason he ended up in the White Room in the first place. Simple case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And the White Room is kind of, I understand, I say dark, meaning a lot of darkness, a lot of dark stories and things happen in this room.
Yeah.
Full of darkness.
A lot of bad things happen in the White Room, for sure.
So where did you get the idea for this book?
I'm not really sure. I mean, I kind of just start with a situation, and then it just goes from there. I don't really write like plot-driven novels, so I just, make it up as I go, basically.
And I was reading a little bit about your background. You also did Helen's Hill, which is that sort of a lot of mystery intense like the White Room is?
The White Room's more just suspense. Helen's Hill is more of like a supernatural suspense story. So they're a little different in certain ways, but both give you that page-turning anxiety.
Anxiety. That's definitely a good way to put it, and that's something I was reading about in people that were talking about this book. They said, man, it is intense when you are reading this story and you're turning those pages. Yeah.
I mean, I just like to try to write the things I like to read, and just about everything I read is suspense. So.
Wonderful. So what can readers expect as they're reading through this tale of this 19-year-old who I understand, I don't want to give too much away, but he manages to sort of make it out and then share the story of what it was like in there. Yeah,
I mean, he does make it out. At the end of the book, you kind of realize that, but at the beginning, he's it's 4 years later, so he's telling the story of what happened 4 years ago. But yeah, I mean, he met some people in there, and he tried his hardest to get out and managed to. So.
So what's next for you as an author?
I am working on another novel. Hopefully, I can get that out sometime in 2023. But this one's it's a suspense story. Supernatural suspense story, so a little more on the spooky side, and then I should be having another short story coming out this year, so hopefully in October.
What's it like for you, Jeff, when the book is out and you get to hold it and see it after? I can only imagine the endless hours and the work that goes into writing a book.
Yeah, no, it takes a lot of time, and I mostly write at night because I work full-time. I have a 5-year-old, so after he goes to bed, I'm up till sometimes 1, 2 in the morning working on whatever it is I'm working on at the time.
Wow. When do you sleep?
Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
I got to wake up early because I tend to. The only time I have time to read is before work, so I'll wake up about 6 a.m. and then go to work at 8.
Well, I'm looking forward to trying to read The White Room, see if I can read it. It looks pretty scary and intense, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's a little intense, but I think you'll like it.
Sounds good. Well, we'll let everybody know. The book is called The White Room, and again, it is by Jeff Geiger. And Jeff, great to see you this morning. Thanks so much for taking the time to chat with us.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll be right back.